Misinterpretation of truth, the real account of Numbers 31, 18-20 and the dangers of twisting Yahuah's word to seekers of the truth. The account, Numbers 31, 18-20. What did Yahuah instruct and why? But all the women children, that have not known a man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves. Bemidbar Numbers 31, 18. This verse, taken out of context, has long been misunderstood and misused, especially by those with hidden, corrupt agendas. But when read in full alignment with Yahuah's will and purpose, it reveals a righteous act of justice and cleansing, not perversion. The war against Midian. In Numbers 31, Yahuah commands Moses to take vengeance on Midian, not out of malice, but because of their calculated seduction of Israel. In Numbers 25, Midianite women under the counsel of Balaam lured Israelite men into sexual sin and idolatry, the worship of Baal-peor. This resulted in a plague from Yahuah that killed 24,000 Israelites. Numbers 25-9. This was spiritual warfare. So in Numbers 31-2, Yahuah commands, take vengeance for the children of Israel on the Midianites. Afterward, you shall be gathered to your people. Judgment, not carnal reward in war. The men and women responsible for the corruption were slain. However, the virgin daughters were spared not as spoils of lust, but as covenant converts, those who had not participated in the pagan orgies and idol worship. These young women, being innocent of the seduction and rituals of Baal-peor, were taken in to serve and be grafted into Israel under Torah. There was a process of purification. Numbers 31, 19-24, not immediate acceptance. This is not justification for abuse or domination, as some pagan religious ideologies have falsely taught. It was a covenantal separation of the clean from the unclean, a major Torah principle. The danger of twisting scripture for perverse agenda. Satan always tries to imitate and pervert the word of Yahuah. Throughout history, this verse has been weaponized by false religions to justify forced marriages, child brides, or male domination cultures, and cults to abuse women under spiritual authority, pagan priesthoods, and secret societies using scripture to veil occult sex rituals and misogyny. These abominations are condemned in Torah and by Yahushua. Nowhere does the scripture promote sexual abuse of men or enslavement for carnal gain, human trafficking, in the name of God. In fact, the Torah repeatedly commands protection of the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow. Deuteronomy 10:18, Exodus 22:22. Lost books, wisdom and warnings on misusing the word. Jasher 85, 51-52. The kings of Midian seduced the people of Israel by sending their daughters with idols and charms to bring about their downfall. This was not mere war, it was spiritual enslavement. Yahuah Jubilees 10:14. Evil spirits taught the mixing of holy with profane, and led mankind into unclean unions, sorcery, and idol worship. Yahuah set apart Noach's line through Shem to preserve purity and truth. Enoch 8:10. The Watchers corrupted mankind by teaching them seduction, enchantments, and weaponry, leading to the defilement of women and the birth of Nephilim. This was the original pattern of twisting divine order. What happens when the word is misinterpreted? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Hosea 4:6. When Torah is misread through the lens of religion, tradition, or carnality, women are oppressed instead of protected, children are abused instead of nurtured, truth is replaced with dogma, and Ruach HaKodesh set apart spirit is grieved. The result, false worship, lawlessness, and counterfeit messiahs. The true teaching of Yahushua the Mashiach. Yahushua exposed this twisted spirit when confronting the Pharisees. You nullify the word of Yahuah by your tradition. You honor me with your lips, but your hearts are far from me. Matthew 15:6-9. Yahushua restored dignity to women, protected children, and rebuked religious predators. His Torah was one of justice, mercy, and truth, not abuse. To seekers of the truth, what should we learn today? Never read one verse out of context. Always align with the Torah and spirit of Yahuah. Understand who Yahuah is, a righteous judge, not a perverted tyrant. Expose false teachings and protect the innocent from religious manipulation. Study the lost books and hidden texts with discernment through the Ruach HaKodesh. Study scriptures. Numbers 25-31. War with Midian and spiritual cleansing. Deuteronomy 10:18, 24-17. Yahuah defends the weak. Matthew 15:6-9. Yahushua condemns false tradition. Hosea 4-6. Dangers of ignorance. Jar 85, Jubilees 10, Enoch 8-10. Origins of spiritual corruption. Let the Ruach HaKodesh guide you into all truth. Test every doctrine, and stand firm in Yahuah's set-apart word. To the pure, all things are pure, but to those defiled and unbelieving, nothing is pure. Titus 1:15 Divina Gloria Yisrael. Remember to seek the Most High for provisions and guided answers only, not man. Check out my Linktree for spiritual and spiritual realm books on Amazon. Click the like button, and please subscribe so I can continue bringing you content to this channel in a descriptive way. Thanks for watching.